What were the F-1 engines on the Saturn V? Have you ever wondered what made the Saturn V rocket so powerful? The answer lies in its F-1 engines. These engines were the heart of the first stage of the Saturn V rocket, which played a crucial role in the historic moon landings of the 1960s. Let's take a closer look at these incredible machines. The F-1 engines were developed by Rocketdyne in the United States during the late 1950s and early 1960s. They were liquid-fueled engines that burned a mix of liquid oxygen and F-1, which is a refined form of kerosene. This combination created a powerful thrust that was essential for launching astronauts into space. Each F-1 engine produced an astonishing thrust of about 1,500,000 pounds-force at sea level. This made it the most powerful single-chamber liquid-fueled rocket engine ever flown. The Saturn V rocket used 5 of these engines in its first stage. They were arranged with one engine in the center and, for outer engines that could swivel to steer the rocket during liftoff. Together, they generated around 7,500,000 pounds of thrust, enough to lift the massive rocket off the ground and accelerate it to speeds of 6,000 miles per hour in just over 2.5 minutes. These engines were quite large, standing about 19 feet tall and over 12 feet in diameter. Each engine weighed approximately 18,500 pounds when dry. They burned for about 150 seconds during launch, pushing the Saturn V roughly 40 miles into the sky before the first stage separated and fell into the Atlantic Ocean. One of the challenges engineers faced with the F-1 engines was combustion instability. This condition could create dangerous vibrations inside the combustion chamber, potentially destroying the engine. Early tests showed failures due to this issue. However, engineers found a solution by adding copper baffles to the injector plate, which stabilized the combustion and made the engine reliable. In terms of raw power, the F-1 engines were extraordinary. Each engine produced about 32 million horsepower, and with 5 engines working together, the total power output reached around 160 million horsepower. To put that in perspective, that is roughly equal to the entire electrical generating capacity of a large country like Spain. The F-1 engines were a key part of the Saturn V's success, enabling the United States to send astronauts to the moon and back during the 1960s. They representing a remarkable achievement in engineering and a symbol of the excitement and ambition of the space race. The legacy of the F-1 engines continues to inspire future generations of engineers and space enthusiasts.